For that, this is my personal journey in terms of grab-and-go kits for personal use for the field. And so I hope to present to you my version of my evolution of grab-and-go kits. And I'm going to first start with what I consider, hang on, are we viewing the kit?
Yes,
Oh,
whatever you want.
no, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, okay. I can make that happen.
Oh,
You
okay.
just keep going. I'll
Okay.
make it happen.
So basically,
Let me spotlight the video here for everybody on Zoom so that it's full screen.
okay, so I've got, I bought a KX3 for my field use, and I've been having a hard time packing it into whatever. I thought I would use those just moldy kits, you know, stuff like that, and everything else. Canvas. Pardon me?
Turn it on.
Oh, you want me to turn it on? We want to razzle dazzle?
Well, it's just so we have some, just to make sure we know it works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, I got fed up with taking it all apart, blah blah blah, putting it back together, and all that kind of stuff. I think Paul, where are you? You're familiar with that issue with yours. You got a KX3. You also have a wonderful 705, the new ICOMs and everything else. So what happened was I went online and I found this grab-and-go kit from a company called WindCamp. And they basically believed in the market that they had enough KX3s out there to incorporate this. So these kits are awesome in the sense that you can incorporate the radio directly into this case. I'm not sure of the manufacturer of the case itself. I believe WindCamp bought them through whichever vendor for the case itself. But they did a fantastic job of machining the plate, and inside the plate, underneath it is a cage that you mount the KX3, as well as a pack of lithium-ion batteries. So it's fantastic in that respect. You can use external batteries to charge everything up or operate. I've had in the actual KX3, if you're familiar with the model, they have also the ability to put in nickel metal hydride batteries, the AA size, onto the radio. So you have no end of power in the sense of battery support. Now this is only a 10 watt unit, so that's basically max what's capable for transmitting. But the reason I'm showing this is this was, like I said, my aha. Oh, wow. Look at how it's done, how it's implemented, and full access to all the ports on the radio. It's all done through the surface. It has a speaker for extra capabilities for audio. Of course, your port for your antenna, ground terminal lug, the whole bloody works.
So there's nothing going through the case other than
No.
the front.
That is correct. The front or the top in this case.
Exactly.
Very good point. So this is a completely environmentally sealed case. And yeah.
So it's waterproof.
It's waterproof. It's great for field use. And it's light. And so I'm going, well, where's all the accessories associated with it? Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to move things around. So I'm going to go through a whole bunch of cases here. So basically, what I did there is I've got all my tchotchkes. Okay, so all my my microphone, chargers. I don't want to take it all apart here, but basically everything I need to operate. I got a headset, all the interfaces for the radio, and also access to the IQ port, so I can do SDR analysis and everything else, or monitoring as well. I got my documentation at the bottom, etc. So I bought that WindCamp case, and then I go, well, I went online, Amazon, just wanted something simple. Did I need to get a Pelican case? Not necessarily for this case, in this situation. Didn't need to do that. Now, the key thing here is, the reason I'm mentioning this, and the reason I'm going with cases like this, is use cases for this deployment is very important. My back is shot, so I don't want anything heavy to lift. I don't want to do rack mount cases like we have over here. Will I be going up to top of mountains? Only with my truck, so I'm not going to want to haul too much. And so I wanted light, portable, and of course rugged and environmental proof. So anyways, so that's that for the KX3. Then I'm going, okay, well, I want to get some power. I want to get some battery going here. And so
They're all color-coded.
these are color-coded. Ian called these chiclets. And yeah, as you get older, you go, wait a minute, what was that thing again? Oh yeah, so basically. So what I wanted to get is the ability to use, quote, instrumentation. And so I have nothing against Pelican, but they're not instrumentation ready. So if I wanted to put a panel like in here, it's not as easy to do. Whereas Nanook is, and I'm going to talk about that in a second here. So I had a lithium-ion battery. I had in one of those plastic ammo boxes and everything else. You've seen those around a whole bit, right? Well, they're flimsy. They're not as rugged, and they're definitely not environmentally friendly in the sense, or sorry, proof. You can get water in there, and you can get a lot of problems. So what I did is I looked around and I discovered the Nanook case. What I like about these, they come ready for a panel, aluminum panel, or if you want, you can get, they have Lexan plastic ones available for you as well.
So you buy a panel like this?
Just a piece of metal, yes.
You can buy that.
It's all cut, and it comes with a what do you call it, a gasket underneath it to prevent any water ingress from the top. Okay.
So is there a lip underneath where the screws go?
Yes.
So it's ready to go.
It's ready to go. I'll show you that in another case in a moment where I don't have a panel in here. But basically, what I hope you can see here is, so I got a 20 amp hour lithium battery inside here, securely mounted. To the right, I've got a volt and a current meter. Simple on-off switch. It's also a fuse. I set it to a max on 10 amps. And a switch for charging. So if I plug in a charger over here, just set a charge and I can check the voltage and the charging current as well. Well, you're going to ask, well, where do you get the voltages? Where does it come out? Where's the power? So what I've done is, I don't know if you can see it. Hope I can see it. So what I've done is I used an Anderson power pole jack here. And this one is waterproof. It has a gasket around here, so there's no ingress of water. And if you need to have USB power, I have a socket in here as well, ready to go. So if you want to charge your iPhones, charge your other auxiliary devices, it's all here. So and then the reason these are external, rather than having everything here, is this. Oops, sorry, don't want to clutch your fingers there, Phil. So you close it, you can attach cables, and you're operational. So that adds to the...
so you can operate it without the lid open.
Correct, yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
gotcha.
Absolutely. And I got a bag for my other sets of tchotchkes that goes in here, which includes, of course, your standard DC cables, the charger, etc. Now the charging, you can have an adapter, or I've got inside there, in terms of the charging circuit, two things. A buck boost converter to make sure that I go from whatever to 14.3 volts for the lithium ion to charge properly, and also a cutoff switch, such that when it hits that, it cuts off automatically. Now, normally with a charger, it'll take care of that, but if you use DC from some far out that place or whatever that doesn't have control on it, last thing you want is your lithium ion battery going
So
kaboom.
there's a security gate.
It's a security, it's an extra protection
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was that.
No cigarette lighter hurt you.
I'm sorry, Phil. I can only do so much. Okay. Yeah. So the Nook, I fell in love with the Nook. You can get them on Amazon if they're on sale, but you can get them from directly. Okay.
Price point?
They vary. Good question. They vary by the size.
Yeah.
Okay. That one went for about 120 or something like that. I can't remember, but it's very reasonable, and they do free deliveries over a certain price from Quebec, and they're Canadian. They're awesome in that respect. So I went further. I needed some more for my. Remember a long time ago I showed you my Kenwood, Wayne. I had in a Pelican case.
Yep.
Well, that after a while didn't turn out so good.
Well,
So-
I mean, it was a learning process.
It was a learning process. So again, I went with the Nook case, and I integrated. I don't have it turned on right now, but I've integrated. Thank you, Phil. My wonderful assistant, Phil. Everybody give him a hand. Okay. Anyways, so again, a panel. I cut out the outline, put the speaker in here. Anderson pole for DC. Of course, there's my antenna. This for the microphone. This USB is for access to the radio and the
Program.
modem. Yes, who said that?
No, I say programming.
Programming and the packet modem that's built in.
Yeah.
So you can put a laptop to it, and you can program for frequencies, or send your packet through WinLink packet. It's easy as that. Again, the point here was you buy the panel, do your cutouts very carefully, and mount it in. Put in whatever structure, mounting a little cage, whatever you want to do inside there, and you're off and ready. So
So
here's.
that's how you got good with the nibbler.
In this case, it was more of a jigsaw, but anyways, close to a nibbler. Anyways, yes.
And have a friend that does powder coating.
Yeah, yes. Powder coating for
Powder coating
Captain
for the
Phil.
plate?
Powder, pardon me?
For the plate?
Yeah, the plate. It was bare aluminum.
Oh.
Yeah. So, anyways, okay, Phil, can
Wow.
you help me with that, sir? Thank you, sir. All right, moving along.
You're running out of colors.
They got more. They got more. So, okay, I got a radios. I got power. Well, what about antennas? Okay, well, here's the cool part. Yes, the colors. Okay, everybody like the colors? They got cool colors, man. They really do.
It's interesting that for this dissertation, that original Pelican case
Yes.
with the work that you did
Yeah. It
as
didn't.
a starting point
Yes.
and how it's evolved to this.
It went from a larger unit.
Yeah.
Down
but
to this.
It would have been nice to have seen it.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes. Okay. I didn't. It's gone.
Well, come on.
It's in the museum right now.
It's what's worse than that. But anyways, so what I've done here is this is standard stuff. Matt knows he's got some really. Matt, he's still on. I don't know.
You still want?
Yeah, he's got awesome cases that in his kits. Actually, I was rather impressed by. So what have I got in here? I got tools. I got end-fed antenna, my balun to do some RF choke handling, and also my J-pole for VHF and UHF, dual bander. You know, the kits we built all the way back when. So, so this is my little field kit for antennas. Again, in this case, I don't have instrumentation in here, so if you can see the lip around on the edge,
Yep.
there they are. They have the standard screw holes. So if you want, you can buy that, or if you want to cut it yourself, there's no problem doing that. But
So how do you, what do you use for the nut part of the screws?
it's a, I forgot what size of screw, but it's a threaded screw, and it just screws into it. I forgot the
Yeah,
So
size.
it's self-tapping?
Yes,
Okay.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
it's
because
self-tapping,
otherwise,
yes. Yeah, it's self-tapping screws. Okay.
So how do you get the wire up in the air?
There's a weight inside there, and I just fling it up. It's just a wonderful end-fed wire.
Got that.
It's a piece of cake. It's really straightforward.
How do you get the wire out of the tree?
Now that can get tricky sometimes. There were some times where I go, oh shit. Okay, and you know, type of thing. Alrighty, moving along. I'm going to do a big box opening right now. So again, the case, have nothing, like I said, I have nothing against Pelican. It's just that I've started using these Nanooks, but you don't have to. And so the next, before I go on to some of the last ones, the pièce de résistance, got this one big bad boy. And, okay, here we go. Oh, the back. Oh, the back. This is a generic case you can get on Amazon. This is basically, you know from what part of the world they're from. If everybody can see, oh, not very well. Phil, can you bring it forward? I bought this buddy pole kit, actually from the wonderful ham show down in Oregon, Pacific show, and right from the manufacturers, right from the guys there. And so they came originally with a cloth carrier and everything else.
Like a
cloth
fishing
base.
rod.
No.
Bag,
The
yeah.
bag, yeah,
Yeah.
the bag, right? Well, I kept buying all the other accessories that came along with it. I bought, it came with, I bought a more not straps, but desk, tabletop mounts and stuff like that and the whole bit. Well, it got it wouldn't fit inside there anymore. I didn't, I had all these other little bags sticking around going, I had enough of this. So I consolidated it into this larger unit. Now, so this is where it gets a little, you have to go a price point comparison. This I got for about at least $100 cheaper than if I went with the Nook or even Pelican or whatever. This was just basically whatever you can get on Amazon. However it works. This came with the foam, as you can see, the top part and the bottom. I did the cutouts. I had I bought a long time ago U-Kit's antenna analyzer, which I now dedicate to this kit here, so I can set up my the antenna, tune it, and I know exactly what I'm on frequency or not. So yeah, so I just wanted to show that there is. I am still price sensitive, or if I have no need to buy something that I don't use, like this case, there's no instrumentation here, there's nothing like that. Don't have to worry about that. Is this the best of quality? No, but it fits the need, price point, function.
Does the job.
It does the job, exactly.
And it's got a gasket.
Yeah, this one's got a gasket. It is, quote, waterproof. But I was able to put all the bits and pieces here. It just makes it much more effective for literally grabbing and go. So in terms of antennas, if I want something light in the field, very quick, boom, 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 I grab the one that was in the yellow. If I want more of a full day in the park, whatever, I'll take the buddy pole, set it up, and I can do better in terms of performance on an antenna. So again, it's mix and match. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to do this today.
How heavy is that case?
I'll let you.
Okay.
So it is a bit more.
You can carry it out to his truck.
It is a little bit more. Thanks, Phil. Than say than the other one. Okay. As you can see, it's not it's not as better than that. Okay.
What I see is you're going to need a wagon to go
Well,
from the
I'm not
truck.
going to, see the thing is though, I'm not going to take that, this is the point. That's why the color coding. So I'm just going to go for a quick, run to the park. I'm just going to do my HF. I'm just going to run a string of cable. So what I'm going to bring my KX3. I'm going to bring, do I need to get the extra battery? Not if I charged up the KX3 batteries, don't have to worry about that. I'll bring my smaller antenna one. That's three or four.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
But you could get a collapsible wagon that folds up
Yes,
to
yes, you
something
can.
like that, and this high.
And to carry it all, yes, absolutely, yes. I mean, but again,
$60.
yeah, absolutely. But the point here is, if I had a big monster one that had everything, I'd be breaking my back with that. So pick and choose what you want to use, and it's the use case that you want for that particular day. So, okay, so I've got radios, I got antennas, I got batteries. Okay, well, what about laptops? Okay, again, color coded. Okay, and then look, this one is awesome. This is the 910 size. No instrumentation, but this one I'm actually quite proud of. This is the laptop. And can everybody see it? Oh, well, yeah, thanks, Phil. Thank you. So I went and bought the low-end model of a laptop, and I didn't want to get a tough book because those things are heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they are. Are they tough enough in the field? Absolutely. The advantages for that, well, everybody knows that. This cost me $300.
Is that a refurbished model?
No,
Really?
no, it's not. It's actually a very good price. If this thing fell down into an outhouse, I wouldn't be worried about going after it. Okay, so it's a nice enough little unit that, like I say, I'm not worried about it. I fully loaded with all the ham radio.
Get it on Amazon?
Pardon me?
Did you get it on
No, Best
Amazon?
Buy. Down at the mall.
Best Buy.
Yeah, $300. Okay, so and I like it because it's light, and it actually fits perfectly into this. So that was one of the conditions here. So on the right side, I got all my tchotchkes again. So I got my power voltage converters, my mouse, USB extenders, and this little wonderful little thing, it's actually a booster from 12 volts to 19 volts.
For the
Wow.
car.
For what?
Laptop.
For the laptop. Thank
Yeah.
you, Paul. Not for so whatever you got 12 volts, I want to charge up my laptop. If I don't have AC, which I won't have,
Oh, it's Anderson on the back?
12 volts for Anderson,
Yeah.
and I went online to get the connector that goes into
HP.
my laptop.
yeah.
Where is it?
Have you
There she
tested
goes.
the noise level on that?
No, not yet.
Stick
So
around.
enough to charge it up and then take it out to run it on battery for.
Well, that was.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm not going to charge it until. Oh crap! I'm going on. Now, yes, there is noise. Of course, there is. It's a switched power supply. So what's on the left side here? Oh my! This is a foldable solar power array. So I don't know if you can see it. Well, sorry, thanks, Phil. I cannot do this without my wonderful assistant, Phil. So basically, yeah. So these are 19 volts. These were made specifically for laptops because of 19 volts. It has the 19 volt coming out, but also has USB 5 volts. But with the cables and the so this can go directly to the laptop. I got my cables and everything else all built in. What?
See,
Oh, somebody sent me a rude message, that's all.
Okay. About
so
me?
you,
No.
Richard,
Sir.
so you spent your retirement fund.
Yes.
From what I could
Yes,
see.
but he is ready for the giant apocalypse
I see.
with the Walking Dead.
You've been having
He's ready.
fun.
Gabe's got a question in the back there.
Yes, Gabe.
But I'm loving this, but isn't it the solar panel DC and the laptop charges AC?
No. Well, yeah, well, hang on a second. The output of your laptop charger
It's DC.
is DC 19 volts. Okay? That's what. Careful. If you have laptops that are AC, careful. Those days are gone.
DCO.
Those days are gone, Gabriel. The majority standard laptop voltage is 19. That's why when you pick up something like this, a solar charger, it is 19 volts. Okay? So I do have 19 to 12 volts. So if I want, wait a minute. What if I want to charge up my my lithium battery, which I got in my red over there. I can use this.
Have you tested?
Of course I have.
Of course he is.
What kind of a question is that?
I'm just wondering how long it takes you to charge your.
Oh, that's a good question. I haven't done a full load test. That's a
Yeah.
good question. But I just.
So discharge it and see how long it takes.
Oh no, I haven't done
It's
that
just
yet.
curious.
So I'm putting all this together. Okay, so that's that. And now it's going to take me a while to put it all back together again. But anyways, but the point here is, you know, I didn't do that right. Okay, yeah. So versatility, etc., to go out in the field and a whole bit. So that is my solar charger, my laptop. Go, grab and go.
Now I
Awesome.
really wonder what you got on the blue
The
pills.
last one.
The blue pills.
Ian's got a
That's-
good guess.
You know what, Carlos? That's his lunch.
The blue pills. I think so. You got the blue pills today.
Alrighty. This is okay. You laugh. You laugh and make fun of me. However, I'm going to make this available to. I can't be at field day. I'm sorry. I'm going to be in Alaska, but and we're not going to get the analyzer back for who knows what. So I wanted to put my analyzer away, my cherished analyzer somewhere. So I got the smaller 904 model of the Nanook. Again, waterproof, rugged. Yep, everybody insults me again. I could just frickin' use this.
What are you looking at me for?
All right, so can you see it?
Yeah.
Ooh, I want oohs and ahs.
Ooh.
All right. So I bought the Rig Expert unit. These are awesome. This goes up to 230 megs. HF to 230. Well, yeah.
You throw it
So-
into the camera, Richard.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Sorry. So I bought this, and so again, sure, this could have been a Pelican case or something like else, but I love the blue. You know, yeah, it's always good to be color coded. Where's that again? Oh yeah. So,
I won't say it.
of course, USB charger, coax, of course, to the antenna, and adapters for whichever we have for that.
Good stuff.
This, I'm going to leave it with someone who's going to be at the field day. They're going to sign it out.
If you break it, you pay for it.
Well, someone's going to be paying for it. That's for damn sure.
Take double A's.
Make book.
No.
Just recharge.
It's recharge built in, lithium built in.
Yeah.
It's all through USB port. Yeah. So it's, you know, those guys, the Rig Experts. that
What's
have
replacement cost on that unit?
on the Rig Expert? Or the,
On the Rig Expert?
oh, I forgot now. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is.
Ballpark.
$600.
No, I don't. No. That was towards the higher end models. These are down 200, 300, 200.
Okay, just
300.
an idea.
Yeah, ballpark. Yeah, I forgot which. It's been a while, but basically, yeah. So again, one of the things I do want to do is my son lives in Vernon, and there's beautiful parks up there. I have a kayak, so if I wanted to take my stuff in a kayak, definitely want to have everything waterproofed. Will I be taking the big, my big antenna case there? No, I'll be taking small pieces, and they're fit. As long as everything's waterproof, I'm not too worried. So I'm protecting it in that respect.
I haven't worked a kayak mobile, so I'm looking forward to it.
I'll be the first one.
That's right.
First one to log it in. Everybody, that's it.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Thank you very much, Richard.
Good stuff.
One
Richard?
question,
Oh yes, I'm here for questions. Go
This
ahead.
is-
Go ahead.
this is engineering at its best.
Thank you.
What about digital HF? Do you have something like a Digimode or some kind of modem that you can connect your laptop to the KX3?
That's
It's another box.
no, it's not. I bought a mobile link. It's in my truck actually for my ICOM 7000. But basically the answer is yeah, you can. If I use the mobile link, I believe. I haven't done it. That was never in my personal to-do list type of thing. I didn't really want to do
The
that.
mobile link is just for VHF.
Is it only for VHF?
Yeah, pretty
That's
sure.
not true. I used it
Mine
for
has
my
one in the truck,
7000.
it's HF.
HF?
Yeah, I use it for my
The KX3
7000.
doesn't have a doesn't have a USB port, so you have 3 or 4 cables that have to go into it.
Correct.
So what I might suggest is Digimode, who sells them for about $80 US.
Okay.
And it plugs into the USB port and has all the plugs that go right into the inputs of the
Okay.
KX3.
I'll look into that. It's something
It's
that.
small. It's like
yeah.
about 2 inches by 2 inches by 1 inch.
Okay, cool. I'll look into that. See, the thing is, about, everybody knows operating in a city, there's noise. I mean, it's just horrible. A quick, short story. I went over to a wonderful park just in Lake Country, just south of Vernon, between Kelowna, right on the waterfront of Lake Okanagan. I was with my son, and he's got his, Paul, you tested him. He got his call sign. So we turned on the KX3. We heard nothing. I go, oh shit, it's busted.
That's background noise, nothing.
Zero. I got BC Public Service Net, like with my end-fed antenna. I made a contact with a guy at Crater Lake, down in like as if he was next door.
Yeah.
So that's the sort of stuff I'm looking forward to, and that's what I want to do with the field stuff and everything else. So.
KX3 is extremely quiet on receive.
Yes.
And when you're out in the bush, there's no local noise. And it's like you say, you turn it on, you think it's dead, but the signals pop right out.
I know, and I experienced that, and I go, wow. I haven't bought a 705 like you did. I don't know how you experienced that, but you should, if you want to put it into a case, wait for, say, WindCamp or others who have done it before, or if you go on an experiment with yourself, look at the Nook series and say, hey, I'm going to put my stuff in there and close it, because it does protect your equipment. It does extend the life of that, and it gives you a bit of peace of mind in terms of, oh, I dropped the case. Oh, let's check it out. Oh, everything's fine, right? But also weatherproofing, right? Water ingress you don't want, so stuff like that. So I budgeted, incrementally, not all at once. Is it addictive? Oh yeah, sorry.
Creeping ruin.
Yeah. I got one more case coming from my Yaesu FT897D, which was in a grab-and-go case, the rack-mounted case that we used before over here, but I found them to be very heavy, and so I downsized it so I can use that with its built-in batteries that'll operate 20 watts. But if I wanted to, battery's going low, well, I got my charger, and I also have the external battery, etc., and a whole bit. So the goal is go into a nice, beautiful park, no AC, hopefully sunshine, hopefully operational.
Question, how much,
Go.
what's the output of that solar panel you've got?
Oh, it's only about 2-3 watts.
Okay, so not enough to drive a radio.
No, no.
Net
meant
charging.
It's meant one. I think it's 2 amps.
Yeah.
2 amps. It's meant for charging. It's not for.
Sunlight.
Sorry, direct. Yes, direct
Cloudy
sunlight.
day, another story.
Yeah, direct sunlight. No, it's not meant for that. So, if I've been operating, things are dying down. Charge it up. Go for some lunch. Come back. Hopefully, I'll get that going. So that's a good question. No, I didn't. It's not meant for that. No. Yes.
For your battery, how many amp hours?
The lithium is 20 amp hours, but I set the circuit breaker at 10 to not to over drain it, and just keep it going for a lot longer. And so if I accidentally set up my radios for high power when it shouldn't be on, the circuit breaker goes. So
Were you surprised how light the lithium is?
extremely.
I bought one for the sound cart, right? And look, I went to lift it up. There's nothing in there. My arms went, whoa, there's nothing in there.
It's
Exactly.
like an empty bottle of milk.
Exactly. So like I said, my back is shot. I don't like lifting too much. Soda for me, or summits over the air, means truck getting close to the summit. A little bit of walking, and that's it. POTA, of course, you're wide open. There's no restrictions except being within the park limits itself, which I want to do. I know Matt does it. I want to get a hold of Matt, get some tips from him regarding that. You guys, hey, you should, well, if we have time, talk about your experience with the bear at Minnetonka. But anyways, POTA is, this is ideal for that, for POTA. A lot of the guys who go up take a backpack or whatever for soda summits over the air. For me, no, that's done. So, but I've got, like I said, the bits and pieces, etc. So, again, my
Richard, I have some questions here.
Go for it. Where are you?
Five quick questions.
Go.
How did you cut the panel openings in your cases?
With my tools in the garage. I used
Precision tools or just hand tools?
hand tools. What kind of precision? I can't afford that. I spent too much money on the damn thing. No, I just used. I was very careful, and I always wanted to go with anything circular. That's easy. You know, circular is always easy with drills. If there was a pattern to it, I did. I just used a jigsaw with a very fine blade to cut through, and then I filed and filed and filed and filed and filed until it fit.
Just soft aluminum. That's.
It is. There's two. You can get the panels directly from the Nook, but they're thicker for some reason. I went to and they're a little bit less expensive because there's free. There's no duties, of course, because they're from Quebec. There's a company in the Seattle area called Data Pro, and they're awesome. They will provide you with a panel as is. Or if you want to have specific cuts, you can design it and they'll do a cut for you. Square cut, and they have preset patterns for RJ, 45s, whatever. So look up Data Pro. Take a look at that.
Okay.
They're a little bit there. Nice. The problem with them is the shipping, the exchange rate, and the surprise frickin'
100%. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But look them up, Matt. Look them up. Look up Data Pro. Look up Data Pro. They're really, really, really cool. What's the other questions?
Second question.
Go.
Venting on the D710 case, your Kenwood mobile radio
yes.
in that case. How is it vented? Is it?
It's standard venting. Hang on.
Is there a hole to?
Yes, sir. All of the Nanooks are basically.
I'm talking when you're operating. Like
oh, I see. Okay. They will not overheat. I've got a sneaky little thing I did. Well, you can't see it. But if you're ever going to come down, I'll show you. I've got the heat sink on the radio faces up. Can you see it? Yeah. No, you can't.
I see the radio.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got
under the case somewhere.
Yes, and I got the heat sink. I've got the heat sink touching a aluminum bracket, which attaches to the panel to discharge the heat. I didn't want to put a fan in, noise, and more as water ingress and that kind of stuff. I'm taking a bit of a risk. I'm going to take a bit of a risk. Go.
Let's wrap this up here. Why lithium polymer over lithium iron phosphate?
It is lithium iron phosphate. I didn't say polymer. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I never heard iron.
Life PO4. Life PO4. Okay. Yes. Fantastic. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Can you run the VHF and HF at the same time?
Yes, because the HF, the KX3, has batteries built in, so they're external. You got me on that one. The Ken one has to run off my the red box battery.
Okay. Last question: are you a Nanook salesman?
Damn! No, I'm not. No commissions. Like no, I'm not. No, the reason is. But I'm a proud Canadian, eh? And these guys are in Lachine, Quebec, and they are awesome to deal with. They're awesome to deal with. Lachine, Quebec. And so, hey, Canadian, eh? So that's why. But they designed it. They looked at Pelican. I'm sure of this. They went, let's look at Pelican. People are asking, how do you can get these attachments for Pelican case to allow a panel, but it's just not integrated. These guys went. They did the thought experiment, went further ahead, put the lip on there with the mounts, boom, instrumentation. And you can also do the instrumentation on the top as well. So it's not just the base, you can do the cover. And if you get the right size...
Did they offer a CAD drawing for the whole pattern?
Good question. I didn't ask for that because I didn't need to, but that's a damn good question. Damn good question.
One thing I like.
Put it in your sales pitch next time.
Yeah.
If I believe in it, I can sell it.
One thing I like is the lock on the latch.
Yes. Yeah, on these ones, yes.
Demo that. I've got it pointed at the camera. Close the lid and show
okay.
How it works.
Tickety boom. Okay, lift up. and snap.
Down.
Yep.
And this will not come undone until
That's right.
you
Lift it up.
engage
Yeah.
this. Nice.
Yeah.
Good
Pretty
questions,
cool
Matt. Thank you.
cases.
Thank you for the questions. Awesome. I have I do not have any shares in the Nook.
How come you have a sign on the back of your truck that says sponsored by the Nook?
Yeah.
Oh,
With the rumors.
holy
Aaron, myself, and
smokes.
Keith.
Oh, is this Minikata?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was our last Saturday weekend
You got visitors?
QRP demo with digital in Minikata Park with Aaron and with Keith. And we had a visitor, a mother and 3 cubs.
Oh, boy.
And they hung around for 2 hours. I called it Bear QRM.
Next time, bring porridge. They love porridge.
Not too hot though.
Better still, people had picked. This is an interesting story. There's about five tables like that. Somebody bought a bunch of food on their bicycles and had a little picnic there. As soon as the bear came, they ran away. The bear
Left
went
the
to their
food.
table, climbed up on the table, munched everything, including the plastic. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And then finally, the park warden said, "We're seriously thinking about taking these picnic tables away
Yeah.
because they don't want to encourage people to bring food, and the bears get attracted to it."
Yeah. I was out there many years ago shooting, and there's bears there. They live there, right? And film crew, so there's like 100 people, and there's a narrow path. A bear comes out of the bushes. He looks this way. It's like 50 people that way. He looks this way. There's 50 people that way. He starts walking a little bit, and then he turns around to look back again to make sure he wasn't hallucinating or something. Right?
Hey, Matt, there's a free piece of software called Front Panel Designer. And you can do all of these layouts and so on. And for a free piece of software, it really works. So
Nice. Yeah.
you can design any front panel, lettering, holes, squares, rectangles, and it feeds DXF, so you
Yeah,
can actually
DXF,
cut
perfect,
this
yeah.
cut this out on with the laser.
Nice. Yeah, just for everyone's information, I just recently gained access, 24-hour access, to the Astro Mechanical machine shop and laser cutting facilities. So if you
Nice.
need any sort of precision cutting or
Awesome. Yeah, we'll come to you now for when I get my next kit.
Yeah.
It's $4 a minute. Remember that, $4 a minute.
Water jet.
From
You
the-
said,
from the
did you
machine,
say
yeah.
laser cut? It's water jet, right?
Water jet. Sorry, yeah, water jet. They also have a laser cutter, but I don't have access to that right now. So there you go.
They will let you
Okay.
play with fire.
Any other questions?
Questions?
No.
Okay.
Let's wrap it up.
Shut her down. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
That attended and everyone that joined online. 7-3.
That was fab, Richard.
Thank you.
Well done, Richard.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.